Alright, we are here. And there's a dude outside. What do you want, jackass? You want to sell us crap nobody cares about? Fuck off. And take your ugly dogs with you. Fucking hell, these things have some health. Not crazy. I take it the no is to the question in general, since again, you're doing this whole Bear knows what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm just going to say random things and he'll figure it out. Fuck yes, I killed those damn llamas. Also, watch your mouth. The old man's gonna yell at you. I'll make sure, but I'll show him. I'm an ass like that. Okay, so. How bad are we cheating? Are we just enchanting a diamond pick, or...
Did you actually mute?
I set the buttons back up on my mouse, can you tell? Fuck. Anyways, how bad are we cheating? Are we setting up an enchanting table and just enchanting a diamond pick directly? Or are we saying, fuck it, making a enchanter from Ender.io and getting a looting or fortune book and putting it directly on the pickaxe? One is easier than the other.
Enchanter, probably.
He's going for the hard way. Gotcha. That means you need to make a lot of iron today and compress 3 blocks. Are you gonna finish this motherfucker? This motherfucker right here?
Oh, yeah.
It's been partial for an entire stream. Just sitting there with sandstone. And it's false anyways, because there's nothing behind it. It's literally just bricks in our wall. The fuck, man? You have your quest, I have mine. You said it. Yeah, fuck it. I am going to go ahead and get obsidian so I can get us an enchanting table, because even if I do the enchanter, I can add it to whatever I get. I do have only 8 levels because somebody couldn't stop fucking dying last stream. Fucking hell, that was ridiculous. Feeling like ass. Everybody's gotta come fuck with me. Jerk. Not a way to get
by the way,
map.
Bear, I was just thinking about, did you want me to help you fix your clouds?
I was just gonna say, you never did help me fix the fucking clouds. Didn't I see? I don't want to go all the way back to that diamond vein. Wasn't there a lava thing somewhere out here? There's one way out there. There's one right there. Okay, I'm going to that one. Yes. If I don't stream for too long, then you need to fuck off to bed when we get done. Remind me and we'll do it then. You don't talk to him. I know I don't talk to him. But I really need to. Because, like with the ice down the back of your shorts, I have some really good ideas. I still think that was the best idea I ever gave him. He really needs to do that while you're in voice with us, because it would be fucking hilarious. I would laugh all day. No, no, no. We are always planning to test Wednesday through Friday or Saturday. We didn't last night because of my back. So, yes, we're planning on it tomorrow. As long as, you know, my back don't hurt, my creek don't rise, and somebody doesn't get ass deep into coding and forget what time it is. You gotta get this boy a freaking alarm. Because we'd have been here earlier if he wasn't ass deep in coding. Oh, by the way, we're gonna do, if my pigeon brain can remember for fucking 4 hours, there's going to be a stream review after this stream that I'm going to put up on YouTube. Anybody that's actually watching this right now, don't watch it if you don't want to waste your fucking time. Not because, you know, you're watching so you don't need to see the stream review. It's literally going to be like a 2-minute review to poke fun at Dan. That's all it's going to be. I thought about it while I was taking a shit. Because that's what I think about when I'm taking a shit. It's Dan. And he popped up today and said that he was interested in GT5. I was like, motherfucker, you can't even focus on your own damn coding. And now you're trying to say you're interested in GT5. You're interested in GT6 for about 5 minutes. And then the newness wore off of that and you fucked off. So I'm literally going to make a stream review. Send it to Dan. It's literally going to be... hold on. I went mining. And that's going to be the end of the video. Except I'm gonna, like, find something to put in it. Like, I don't know what you would use for TikTok generation morons that can't focus for longer than 30 seconds. But I'm gonna find something that's, you know, I can use that's just retarded and annoying and let it play for like 5 minutes. So it'll be longer than a 30-second video. And that way they'll think it was a full video. Just to be a dick. Because it's fun. Come on, line up. Everybody gotta die. Bear needs levels. Oh look, there's turtles on the beach. Can I kill them and wear their shell as a helmet? And yes, I am so poking and crazy now. She would hurt me. Pretty sure the turtles get more protection than the fucking horses.
She said no.
Fuck, it's a fucking witch. Hey, it didn't die. Well, there went them levels. Fucking skeletons. Motherfucking bastards. Oh, I'm trying to fight a fucking witch. Fuck you. Items, get out of the thing. You're about to fucking die again. That's a lot of bullshit. On your fucking head, you dumbass. Whew, okay. Back in my own front yard. I feel safer here. Shit, it's a baby. You follow me. There you go, bastard. Oh shit, all the fucking... So all the damn spiders. We're infested. Okay. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. I've filled up enough holes around this place. ha! Gotcha. I need to eat, you assholes. Shit, he's gonna... Oh, he didn't blow. Oh, my nose itches. This is a terrible time for a nose itch. Running in circles with creepers and zombies and my nose is itchy. Hold on. In the house a minute. Oh, fucking hell. I think I sucked one of my mustache hairs up my nose. And it was tickling the inside of my nose. Not fucking funny. So stop laughing, Grady. I know you were laughing. You gonna hit this motherfucker, or you gonna stand there looking stupid? Oh, I didn't even eat while I was in there. I'm half fucking dead. Oh, I know you're paid up for a year. Gosh. No getting Junior to hurt me. That's not nice. Okay, so. Backpack on the S. It's empty. Throw the obsidian at you. So you can make the enchanting table. I'll bring in some sugarcane. We're going to need some books. I got to go get some ink. Because we're going to need a written book eventually. We need to check and see if we have any lapis. If not, I'm going to have to go get some. I'm throwing the sugarcane in the food box. Core. Also, hi. Holy crap. How the hell do you say that name? We're going with Akibono. I don't know if anybody knows who Akibono is. But we're going with Akibono. I think he's a sumo wrestler. Well, I know Akibono is a sumo wrestler. I think the dude in chat is a sumo wrestler. Akira. Oh, you're the cheetah dude. Gotcha. Ow. Hold on. You have the worst timing. I'm out here getting turned into a pincushion. You want to talk to me? What?
What should we call a team for like the claims and stuff?
Crazy better show the fuck up tomorrow. I'm kicking her ass. Oh, that's a little wordy for a team. I don't know. We can't call it Crazy Ass Incorporated because that's, you know, not gonna work since she ain't fucking here. That's trademarked. Two fools starving on a peninsula waiting on Crazy's ass to show up. Again, maybe a little wordy. I might not be the best at this whole naming shit thing. All my names are just fucking with crazy. Would you die, you cocksucker? Holy shit, how many arrows does it take to kill your fucking ass? Apparently, fucking all of them. What are you? Hey, you're iron. We need lots of you. No, 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 no. Focus. Focus, Bear. You're underwater. You can't breathe. You're not a fish. Now. Okay. By the way, I would like to mention, Trent, it's fucking raining again. We seen the sun once last stream. Once. The fuck is up with this weather? This is worse than my normal server. I know my normal servers, it rains all the time, but shit, we at least get to see the sun every now and then. This shit is just constant. What am I doing? I am out here running around. I don't even know what I'm doing. He has the so he can make the thing. I need a squid. I need to stop trying to have hiccups. You need to make a drain. You need to start processing all the fucking iron. I probably need to go mine all the iron for you to start processing, because I don't think we have any. If I was a squid, where would I be hiding? There's oil shell down here if we ever need it. Not that I'm gonna go mining it under the fucking ground, though. Ow. 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 I need to grow gills. Hey, there's a bedrock casterite vein on here. There's seriously like no fucking squids out here. I'm calling bullshit. It's these fucking non-stop storms, I'm telling you. They're scaring away all the squids. Squids' fault. Oh, holy shit, if I go over there, you can see the fucking sun. It's middle of the day, by the way. Oh, by the way, did you have enough lead left over to make a couple barrels for stone?
I don't know yet.
Which GregTech do I enjoy the most? 6. Which knockoff? This one. But I enjoy this one because it's a mixture of 6 and 5. And 5 would be my second place. Don't get me wrong, I love 2 and 4. 3 was just kind of meh because it was bastard child of 2 and 3. It didn't really feel like it did anything but add tools that were relatively useless, because they were majorly limited, but otherwise it was just 2 getting ready to become 4, and you had that whole thing of if MFR was in, it made the whole thing lag, and because they had to do the whole Greg, yeah, shove it up your ass, blow it out your ass, whatever the fuck. It's been a while since I read that stupid thing. So I just tend to skip 3. But 2 and 4 were enjoyable, but 5 changed, like, everything. And then 6 went, oh, hold my beer. Five is when it started feeling like a proper, fleshed out conversion, not just a mod. Because before that, you could have GregTech in a mod pack, you know, like the old Ultimate pack. You know, it had GregTech in there, and you could completely ignore GregTech in it, other than making a bronze blast furnace. You could have steel for, you know, some things, but other than that, you could roughly just ignore it. Where, you know, GT5 fucked with everything. You really couldn't ignore it. Which is why I consider, you know, Thaumcraft more of a conversion mod as well, because you can't really ignore it. You can't put Thaumcraft in a pack and just go, yeah, I'm just not going to do it. Because then you're going to run into fucking taint that's just going to spread fucking everywhere. You're going to run into fucking hungry nodes. It's going to eat your ass. And not in a way that, you know, anybody that likes their ass eaten would enjoy. GT5 was not lagging. 6 has some lag issues due to some of the changes Greg did, but 5 wasn't that laggy. At least I didn't have issues with it. GregTech 1 was roughly boring, but everybody had to start it somewhere. I prefer the primitive blast furnace because even Greg himself has said the bronze blast furnace makes no fucking sense. He only did it as I need a way to get you to making steel, and that's what we have, so that's what we're going with. It was a progressive thing, it was not a logical thing. So I like the primitive blast furnace for that reason. Now, there is a throwback to the brick bronze furnace. Hopefully, eventually, coming to this mod. We're going to redo the blast furnace in a very GT5U way. If everything works out the way I planned it in my head. It is an utterly ridiculous design. It's basically, for me, it feels like something New Horizons would do. As bad as this is going to sound because of how much I shit on New Horizons. But if you think about when we did New Horizons, they added like all kinds of crap to the Steam age that we just completely bypassed and didn't give a shit about. And this is going to be that same type of thing. It's going to be, except it's not going to be, to me, the way Ethern explained the bronze crusher thing that they added is that it's like super fucking fast and you have to have it so you can get through shit at a decent amount of time. And that's not what this is going to be. This is not going to be a, you know, super fast thing to help you get through. It's going to be a big, elaborate thing that is going to probably be faster than any other way of doing it. But it's also going to take a lot of management, a lot of work. but can be completely ignored because when it gets implemented, the primitive blast furnace will still exist. So it's not like we're, you know, stomping on, you know, previous iterations. We're just putting something in to see how it works. Because I think it should work better if it, you know, works out the way I've got it planned. I don't like New Horizons for many reasons. I have layers upon layers of reasons why I can't stand that mod. One is the fact that it's a mod pack, not a mod, and it's the world's worst kitchen sink pack of bullshit, wanting to be an expert pack. I say a kitchen sink pack because it's just, what are all the things that everybody thinks they have to play the fucking game in 1.7.10? We're going to throw it all in here, and then we're going to try to integrate it so you have to fucking mess with it. It's like, why? Why is that necessary? Why is there fucking draconic evolution in a GregTech pack? Why do you think Tinkers is the way to go for fucking tools? Eat my ass. And then pull out the way of making... Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
I was just saying, if I made an extra pack, I would probably just do like end mechanism maybe, just because I like the gas stuff and a couple other tech mods, but that's it. I won't add every single tech mod under the sun.
Yeah. And for me, if you're making an expert pack, it needs to have a focal point that isn't make me wish somebody would kick me in the nuts and remind me what lesser pain feels like. Because playing that pack just feels like you're getting stomped in the testicles for 12 hours. Like, don't get me wrong. We're playing, Junior and I are doing C2M. C2M is a mod set up to use that fucking... I can't remember the name of them in 1.7.10. It starts with an A. In modern Minecraft, it's extreme crafting or something like that. Extended crafting, I think it's called. That. Yeah, whatever he just... Whatever full shit he just... Would you fuck off to work and stop?
The stupid table's in the way.
No shit. I ran into it last night. That damn thing hurts. Anyways, where the crafting table is bigger than normal. And the one in... I don't know how it is in 1.7.10. I've never used that thing because I never thought it was necessary. The one that we have in that pack has multiple stages, and you go from having your normal 3x3 to a 5x5 to a 7x7 to a 9x9, and I think there's even one bigger than the 9. I think it's 11x11, if I remember correctly. And they added all kinds of recipes into it to make anything from mechanism. You literally need the biggest of those tables, and you have to progress through every different mod to get to mechanism, and then eventually to draconic evolution. But it has, when you have GregTech, you don't need that. When you don't have GregTech, you don't have that thick of progression. You kind of need to pepper in some other shit. But when you have GregTech, you don't really need to do that. It's got its own progression, unless you're doing something like we were discussing of making add-on for this or create, whichever way it ends up being, that changes create a bit, so that you could kind of, for people that have done the Bronze Age 100,000 times across GT5, GT5U, GT4 if they went back that far, and just are kind of done with the slow roll of Bronze Age, you can kind of use create, but still not be OP as shit doing it. So it's going to be more expensive to do the create shit. That kind of shit, sure. But in New Horizons, it's really not that way. It's, we're going to put all these other mods in here so you can use them, in my opinion, to bypass stuff that's in GregTech. But we're going to make the recipes retardedly hard and try to make them realistic, which is weird. I guess they're not realistic. I went over that with Ether. They're just made to be annoying. And that's my other thing that I hate about New Horizons is the recipes they wrote. Using flint to make a chest. Using flint to make a fucking furnace. If you don't need to fuck with it, why fuck with it? What do you mean you can't hear Trends? Trends, sound off like you got a pair.
Yeah.
I can hear him just fine. And I watched it on stream. You can hear him. He just never talks. Most annoying part is, for me, they fucked hardcore everything dependent on the mod pack, so people can't use it in their own projects, etc. Like having tinkers as an option is fine, but who the fuck had the idea of removing GT tools from a GT pack? Yeah, I know. They're not even close to realistic. The only realistic pack is whatever that super symmetry shit is people talk about, which is wrote off of GT CEU, and we're not talking about that bullshit. And no, it's not meant to be realistic. It's meant to be annoying. And yeah, I've been over my whole the New Horizons team feels to me very self-absorbed. Like when I was doing GT6, people would tell me that there's a fork out for, I think the main one they told me about first was cooking for blockheads. And that it, you know, added in some of the things from newer versions, and that I should give it a try because I would enjoy it. And I was like, okay, fine. And then I had to work with Mitch for like a month to get the damn thing to even load, because they had shit in there wrote directly for New Horizons version of GT5U, which the mod ID never changed from GT5 to GT6, and when Bloody did GT5U, he never changed it, and the New Horizons people never changed it. So when you hardcode something for just GT5, that means GT6 is left to shit in the wind, basically. And so I had to deal with the fact that we couldn't do anything because of the ways they were, it wouldn't load because it was looking for something in GregTech, which I don't know why you would do that. At least as a hard code. Now I know that like they do, cooking for blockheads has a thing with RF. So you can power the oven with electricity. Well, not electricity, with RF. But it's not a hard-coded thing that if you don't have RF in your pack, you can't play. You can't even load Cooking for Blockheads. It's a soft dependency, which I don't have an issue with soft dependencies. Just don't make them hard dependencies where you either can't play with the damn thing at all, or it crashes with anything, you know. Like, you should be able to play IC2 and Cooking for Blockheads together, and they both add EU. Don't kill me, you motherfucker. Don't hit me. I knew you were gonna miss me. Ah, you missed me, bitch. Just let me get far enough away from you that I can eat for just a second. Shit, it's still rather close. Hold on, hold on. I got you, bro. Hold on. You hide behind this bush. Eat some cantaloupe. Yeah, I hear you. I know you're still mad. I killed your friend. Fine. Ow, you cocksucker.
Excuse me for a second.
That last one. Yep. But it took a long time for me to get them guys to understand that GT6 exists in 1710. They're not the only GregTech in quotes. And the same goes for projects. I fought with them time and time again about the fact that they claim that they're GT5U, and it's like, no, you're not. Because GT5U could be forked, it could be used in other packs. You can't use this in other packs. You can't even fork it without removing all of your bullshit. Because you have to have the core mod. Everything is dependent on that fucking core mod because you made... And you can't throw it in a pack that you don't want to have magic in. Because if you got magic in it, it's gonna fucking shit the bed. Or if you don't have magic in it, it's gonna shit the fucking bed. And it pisses me off.
By the way, one thing I was thinking about that you mentioned earlier is one thing kind of sucks is this GTCU is considered just GregTech now in modern versions, since it's the only thing that's really existed there.
Yeah, but that's because the people that are playing it, I'm assuming, aren't old enough to know what actual GregTech is. Because anybody old enough to know what GregTech is can take one look at that crap and go, yeah, this ain't it. This is not GregTech. This is a fever dream of what somebody thinks GregTech could be. It's not fucking GregTech. But you could say the same thing for GT5U 09. Because Greg watched me playing Bloody's version of it, and he was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like the circuits that we're going to be doing rather soon. And I've got to get my fucking... I have installed the Java for Java 8. I've installed it 4 times. And I cannot get it to show up. It's only showing up 21 and 25. It's like when I install it, 21 or 25 are saying, oh, this is older, we're going to ignore that you did it. I've tried changing the fucking destination for it and everything. It won't fucking work. And I seen somebody say, well, just throw this shit into Prism, it'll do it itself. No, it won't. I tried that too.
Prism has their own version of Java 8, apparently.
I put the motherfucker into Prism, and it said no Java version available. It literally said you can go fuck yourself and have a nice day.
Download something.
Again, you and I can look at it and you can try to show me where I'm being stupid, but I could not get it to do shit. And, you know, I tried to get them to understand that, yes, my BDE version of GT5, you know, died a horrible death because, one, I can't code for shit. I can't stand coding. It is boring as hell. I don't know how you guys do it. I have great appreciation for the fact that you guys can do it. It bores the ever-living fuck out of me. The little bit that I did do. And since I was the one that was like the making the rules of what would and wouldn't be in the thing, I couldn't get anybody to do the fucking coding. Even though they wanted to do it, they wanted to play it, I couldn't get anybody to do the fucking coding. So it just died, and I don't have the fucking money to go, alright, here. I'll pay you to fucking code it. That looks like a skill right there. And I felt the same way as what Trends is feeling now about BDE, that he's feeling about GT5R, because everybody's like, well, I'll just go play I'll just play New Horizons. It's like, you don't have to go through that bullshit just because GT5U isn't being properly developed. You shouldn't have to. You know, their biggest reason for making their own fork of it was because Bloody fucked off and didn't put anybody in charge of the repo and didn't put anybody in charge of reviewing and accepting pull requests, or whatever the fuck they're called. When you do the coding and ask for it to be added in.
Yeah, it's pull requests.
Okay, yeah. There was nobody that was in charge of doing that once Bloody fucked off. He was basically playing Greg, which you should. Don't get me wrong, you should. There should be one person in charge of the project. What they say goes, and you shouldn't have 20 people going in different directions. It should all go through one person, because then if other people get to make the anything go, well, anything goes. Whether you want to do it as a committee thing or whatever, it kind of has to be one person making the final decision. Or you have to set it up as a, you know, 70%. You know, as long as 70% of the people agree with it, or 90%, or even 100%. It has to be 100% agreed upon, or we're not doing it. The problem with doing that with coding is you get a lot of, well, I'll just take my ball and go home attitude. Well, if you don't accept my pull request and do the thing that I want the way I want to do it, I'll just take my ball and go home. I'll fork the fucking thing and I'll make my own project, which never ends well for anybody. Because then you're just dividing up the community, and you have people, you know, feeling pulled towards this one because they like these features, but they're pulled towards this one because they like these features, and it's just a lot easier if people can take no for a fucking answer and go, look, that's not the route we want to go in. I know you like it, but fuck off. It's like if I made a suggestion to Greg. You know, I had no fucking say in what went into GregTech 6. I'd make suggestions, I'd tell him what I felt, and if he liked it, he'd do it. If he didn't like it, he wouldn't fucking do it. Same thing with this project. I have no say in this. My name's not on the fucking door. Trenz's is. He's done all the fucking work. I'm just an advisor and tester. I tell him how it was, or at least how I remember it was, in GT5, GT5U, GT6, even GT4 and up before if I need to go that far. I'm like a historian at this point. And then, you know, I test it and I say, this works good, this works bad, this feels clunky, you know, this feels, you know, horrible, but it's the way it was in GT5 and GT6, so we kind of should leave it, but maybe we could think of something else to add alongside of it that would feel less clunky, less horribly annoying, where people can still have what they used to have, but we can make it a little less annoying, but make it expensive. Like we're planning on redesigning turbines, because the turbines in GT5U are just based off of tools, and that just feels weird. So we're going to redesign them to not work off of tools and have legitimate turbine rotors, because why in the fuck would you have tungsten turbines? It just feels dumb. By the way,
I wanted to say that I don't really like committees because the problem with them is they never get anything done. They're like Congress in that way.
I don't like committees either, but you have that problem of you have to make the decision. Do you want to have a committee, but then somebody has a, like the way that our government works is the president has veto power, but then Congress can also like completely agree on it, and then it, you know, it vetoes the president, and it really feels rather strenuous on anybody that is following it, because it gets into Congress, they pass it, president vetoes it, goes back to Congress, they bitch and him haul around with it, and then either they do or they don't ratify it past his veto. And yes, I know it feels like nothing ever gets done. And that's kind of the way it's meant to be, because it's meant to take the edge off so that it isn't a dictatorship and one person can't get whatever the fuck they want.
Yes!
Yeah, it's fine for government. Like I don't have a problem with that for government. I'm just talking about for a project that doesn't make sense. Because
I agree with you mostly, because I am a dictator when it comes to projects that I'm in control of. It's going to be my way or it's a highway. And Crazy fucking hates it, because she's like, why do you ask my opinion if you're not going to listen to my opinion? And there's a difference between listening to someone's opinion and taking their advice on that opinion. I listen to what you say, I take in the information you've given me, then I parse it with all the other information I have, and I make a decision. Sometimes, yes, I'll agree with you. Sometimes, no, I won't agree with you. But there'll be a reason why, you know, I chose against you. If I chose against you, it's nothing personal. But like I said, the problem is with this, I'm going with it because it's the only thing I know. This newer generation just doesn't know what no means. You know, back in my day, you got told no, you didn't fucking listen. You got a belt across the ass or slapped on the fucking hand with a wooden spoon or a fucking ruler. There was consequence to you not listening to no. So when I get told no by somebody that has authority over me, which, like in this or GT6, you two have authority over me when it comes to the design of the mod. So therefore, I have to listen to it. My other choice is to take my ball and go home, you know, or like the English would say, throw my toys out of the pram. You know, I still know what a pram is. English people are weird. It's a perfectly good language. How can they fuck it up when it's got their name on it? The fuck is a pram? It's like calling an elevator a lift. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Not here to shit on the English. We can do that some other time. Holy crap, you guys gotta stop talking in chat because I gotta like look over there, and I haven't looked over there in like 10 minutes. I have no idea what the fuck y'all said. I'm gonna have to read that in a minute. I get on one of these ranting days and y'all didn't even pay for this shit. I didn't even set up a goal for it this time. And I don't, because this is what I do. I wouldn't be that kind of a dickhead. Pay me or I'm not gonna rant. No, I'm gonna rant. You couldn't pay me to not rant. That's what I should probably do for the goal. Set up a goal that says stop Bear for ranting. It wouldn't work, but we could try it. But yeah, the problem is this generation doesn't know how to take no, and doesn't know, in my opinion, does not know how to look at something from somebody else's point of view. Or trust that the other person knows more than they do on the subject and has a damn good reason that they're saying no in the first place. Like when your dad tells you not to go play fucking baseball out in the middle of the street. And you look around and there's not a fucking car coming anywhere. And you're like, well, why the fuck can't we play baseball in the street? There's nothing around here that's going to hurt us. Well, he knows that there's a jackass that lives down the street about 3 blocks that comes zooming through at 50 mile an hour, looking at fucking nothing, is going to cream your fucking ass. But he's not here now, so you don't fucking know it. Just listen. Don't fucking play in the street, you moron. Unless you're Junior, then I always tell him to go play in the street. Which was fucking funny. I got really chewed out for telling him to go play in the traffic by my mom and my ex-wife. Don't tell him to do that. Why? Did you see the look on his face? He's not stupid. When I told him that, he looked at me like, are you out of your fucking mind? There's cars out there. And then he got bigger. And now he plays in traffic all the time because he's like, fuck them, they hit me, they're going to make a big dent. Nobody wants a big dent. Anyways, fucking shit in chat. Let's see what all I missed. Literally moving it over to the other screen because you're just in my fucking chair. Now you guys are way the fuck over there. Why are you always trying to drown? Always. It's what I do. You said hi to Skylar. Who the fuck's Skylar and where the hell did they say anything? Is she talking to somebody in her house or in her head? I know she's crazy. What the fuck is she talking to? Because you're talking, I've seen that part. Is there another? There's live chat, but there's no Sky. Crazy. Stop trying to drive me crazy. Warning of, I have no idea what she's talking about. What was the name of the ink game you played? I was asleep. Well, it's over on Twitch. It's called Tattoo Tycoon. It's actually available over there because I'm not putting it onto the alternate YouTube in case anybody did want to see me do it as a series, because I'll start over. Dinner with Bear or $5? Take the $5. It was also weird why they would want to add recipes. The core mod thing was because they originally were doing them as scripts, and the more scripts that you add, the longer the load time gets. And apparently somebody in that project had a hard-on for how long it takes a pack to load, because it takes fucking forever to load any GT5 pack before they got their hands on it. And so if you had more scripts, the world would take fucking forever to load. Not the pack, the world. Sorry. So they wanted to cut down on that, so they put it into a core mod, which meant that it wouldn't have to take as long to load the world. It would take a little bit longer, but not much, to load the pack. And then they did a bunch of shit so that the pack would load way faster, and I have no idea what they did. Because again, that's coding crap. I don't agree with the core mod thing, but I understand why they did it. I just don't like the way that they did it, because they did all hard dependencies. Because if I'm not wrong, you can do a if statement. If Thaumcraft is loaded, add these recipes.
Mm-hmm.
You just use the mod ID. You know, if Ender.io is loaded, add these recipes, add these alloys, whatever. But they, again, weren't making GT5U for anyone but them. So it didn't matter if you didn't want that shit, because they wanted you playing the pack the way they designed it, and fuck you for not liking Magic or not liking Ender.io or Ender Zoo or any of the other umpteen million things they put in that fucking pack. If you don't like it, fuck you. Play something else. This is what we're doing. Like I said, very self-centered, whatever. They didn't give a shit about anybody else. They wanted to be the GT5 community. Not be a part of it. Not add to it. Be it. And I don't agree with that. Because we can all be in the same community without agreeing on doing everything the same. Now, granted, I don't like the whole, I'm going to take my ball and go home and, you know, fork the fucking thing and make my own project, like the whole mega thing and New Horizons. Because that just creates divisions in the community. Those two groups just fight nonstop. Where if GT5U was kept as GT5U and didn't have all those things hard-coded in as dependencies, and you could make your own pack, there wouldn't be bickering amongst the members of the community. Because you play the way you like to play, I play the way I like to play. We can converse about the differences in the ways we play, and we can share, you know, information on how this works and that works and all that kind of shit. But when you have that hard, no, fuck you, I'm doing it my way, that breaks all that fucking communication. And just makes it worse for everybody else involved that doesn't want to be in the middle of that shit. I sent the mod list to GT5 dev channel. Also, Tinker only exists temporarily due to me being lazy. To add Liquid Ender. The hell do you need Liquid Ender for? We should be able to switch turbines on single block turbines, in my opinion, also. We've already changed the single block turbines, and I don't agree with changing the blades in them. I can understand why you're saying it, but that is way too weird. The way we change it is, I hope he's got it in here, the writing in here, so I can see it. In GT5, and this was a Greg thing that we did change. If you look at the LV, it's 85% efficient. If you look at the HV, it's 95% efficient. And if you look at the MV, it should be 85 if I can find the thing. There it is. Or it's 90. So we did it backwards of what Greg did. So that the LV is the less efficient way of doing it. And the better you get, the more efficient it goes. Why does this one say efficiency 7%, dude?
I haven't really quite figured out those numbers yet. It's a little bit complicated because it's a steam turbine.
Okay. Basically, we turn them around, and oh, that's the steam turbine, not the gas turbine. Okay. But we turn the numbers around. Because when you're using primitive circuits, and you're using tin for your rotor, they shouldn't be very efficient. And, damn it, hold on. Junior had to go back to work, so now I gotta deal with the dog. And he heard something. So you don't get punished for upgrading, which you shouldn't get punished for upgrading to better power generation. You're already getting hit if you decide to go from an LV to an MV machine, and you're already getting hit if you go from MV then to HV. You shouldn't get double dosed in it. To me, the power gen should get better as you go up. The efficiency of the machines, or the cost of the energy used in the machines, should go, you know, down. So I don't agree with changing out those turbines. That would almost defeat the purpose of making the big ones, other than a lot more power.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be making tons of them. Yeah, and you shouldn't be making tons of them. They shouldn't wear out, because you shouldn't be using them long enough for them to wear out. You should be going for the next tier, and, you know, if you're not making LV to keep from losing your efficiency, and making like 16 fucking LVs, then you shouldn't be using that LV long enough for it to wear out. or for you to change another one. You should be going to MD as soon as possible so it gets more efficient and you get more power out of it. So that's the way we went with that. And as far as if you should switch to Twitch, no, that's completely up to you. We do this on both, so you can watch wherever the fuck you feel comfortable. That's what I thought. I didn't want to say it, but that's what I thought. Stop being a dork. Okay, I think I got all the ranting out of the rant. So, how are we doing on iron? Do you have power over there so I can start macerating this hematite to get more iron? Is he even in this world? Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Are you here?
Yes.
Why is nothing doing anything?
Oh yeah, do we have any more iron? I couldn't find more iron earlier.
Dude, I just went and mined a whole bunch of it. I just asked if the macerator was on so I could throw this hematite in to get us more stuff to make.
Yeah, it should be on.
There's no fucking steam down
I finished the blast furnace, by the way, the second blast furnace.
Okay. Did I completely fuck up on how to make a drain? Isn't it 8 rods? Because I just made 8 rods thinking I knew how to make a drain, and I think I fucked up. Because I don't want to do this bucket thing anymore.
It's 4 iron bars, which iron bars 6 rods.
Okay. And it's like, yeah. Okay. So we have 2 iron rods. When do we need them? Did you end up making that crowbar? You need 3 though. Okay, so since I
I made the crowbar, I think.
Okay, since I use so much of that here, you're gonna need 4 plates. And if you get steam up and running, I've got 47 hematite right here that can be macerated. And there's another stack and 42 of magnetite right here that can be macerated. That'll give us all the iron we need to get the drain done, and should be a good way of getting us to being able to do the anvil we need.
But we need more wood, I think.
Okay. Need more coal coke that you'll need when you start making steel. I'll go get some wood. I need to find some vanilla-ish trees. Something that's not you damn Japanese maples with their frickin' branches and all this shit out of me. Like, I need to find some spruce is what I need to find.
Redwood's good too. Because it's tall and redwood.
Oh,
kind of like big spruce. You can grow them smaller too.
I think firs would be fine if I found those. You still need to figure out how to slow down this axe though when it's doing the timber function. Definitely. Fucking hell, why is this? Hit that little motherfucker, would you? Shit. Not hit that little bastard. Also, I was cutting the grass with my damn sword for some reason. I wasn't cutting the tall stuff. Oh, I think it's if there's a... Yeah, see the one I'm used to? Shit. Damn it. Fuck with my inventory for 1 fucking minute. Fucking creeper has to come up behind me when I looked around and there was nothing any fucking where near me. Picked up a damn flower. I wanted to get out of my inventory. Fucking hell. I don't need to be carrying around 60 fucking flowers. That's why I wanted this shit that doesn't fucking cut grass and shit. So I'm not running around with seeds and fucking flowers in my damn inventory. But the one in that we have in Race Diffusion, you literally cannot break grass or flowers with a sword. It won't let
you. I mean the mechanism Race Diffusion?
Yeah.
I can look at that later.
Now, I'm not 100% sure that it's not the RPG style swinging mechanic we have that does that over top of the other thing, because that does change some stuff, but I don't know if it changes that. But I don't think it does. Yeah, I know, crazy. Stop being a dumbass. Holy crap, the sun's actually out. I didn't think that thing existed. Anyways, like I was saying, you really need to look at how to slow down the fucking axe when you're doing the timber function. Like, I don't like doing the spruce, and I especially wouldn't like doing the redwood because of the fact it only takes into account the one log that it's cutting. It is way too fast. Like, I don't mind it on these shorter trees because you're only doing like 5 or 6 blocks, but you need to look at how Greg does it in P6. I like the way he does it. Some people are not going to like the way he does it, though. But I like the way he does it because he basically gives you the choice. Though it doesn't tell you that, but it doesn't take time to figure it out. It takes durability for how many blocks you're breaking with the timber function. But it's worse to use the timber function than it is to do it directly. And he also made it to where if you strip the logs first, the timber function doesn't kick in, and it is way more efficient on the durability if you strip it first and then break the log. It's also fast. Now, I hate the whole Minecraft cutting down a tree one block at a time thing. So I use the timber function and not give a shit about the durability, but anybody that has a, durability fetish, they're all about their efficiency, would not want to use it on the big ass trees. Because if you have a shit axe and you try to take down one of those spruce trees, like if you have a bronze axe and you have a 2x2 spruce tree that grew like max height that they can go, there's a good chance you're not going to have a bronze bronze axe when you get done if you use timber bucket. And it's going to take, like 30 seconds for it to actually break that one log. But it's going to bring down that whole, not the whole tree, but the whole column. And it would have taken you, 4 times that amount of time if you were cutting out one block at a time all the way up. So, I like it. And even though I don't agree with the whole tool steel like they made in China in Minecraft, well, it is, like you said the other day, we weren't meant to last forever in Minecraft. And Greg kept with that design. They definitely are not meant to last forever. But that's why he made the tool heads, so you could literally carry a stack of fucking tool heads, which I think is 16 in GT6. I don't think you can literally take an entire stack. 19 max is 16. But when would you need more than 16 fucking pickaxes? But you can carry those and sticks, make 4 of them, and he's got that drop down thing for tools, so you make 4 at a time. They'll auto switch out if they're in a straight line above the one you're using, and it's relatively painless. But without you having the stone tool nerf in here, I've cut down half this fucking forest with this wood, or this stone axe, and it just finally broke. Alright, bringing me back a whole bunch of these stupid Japanese logs. I'm trying to get rid of this whole thing.
Oh, that's a problem.
Hmm.
No, so you can join the table. We have
That's
a
a
mod
problem.
to. We have a mod to deal with it, but the problem is it doesn't seem to have. The table doesn't have compat with that mod apparently.
Hmm.
Should be able to do it in another table.
You mean one of these?
Yeah.
You know, you could just put a wrench in the middle of that and save that problem.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
How are you doing on channel?
I have like 10.
Now you got 10.
Here.
Thank you. Alright, check them out. They getting water? The second one may not. I think I gotta connect it yet. First one should be.
I don't see anything yet.
Oh. Not connected.
There you go.
It's full. Throw me a pipe, please. I dropped them in one of the drop boxes. Where else would they be? Think I'm gonna put shit away? You know who you're talking to. I don't think we have Pam's in here, and fuck you and your stuffed eggplant. I'm not Shadow. All that motherfucker ever wants to eat. Thank you. Because it's cheap and it's fast. Supposed to have a woman in here making me shit, but she's got baby issues to deal with, because she always has baby issues to deal with. Because nobody will stop having fucking babies.
Where's the saw?
I broke it. Yeah, it's all right there. Here, I was making a pickaxe. You can have my pickaxe in the way of us all. Now I need to move the shit because it's in my way. File, hammer, blade, that, 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 that. On the outside, on the outside. Then that goes there. These go here. Booyah. Booyaka, booyaka. 619. I don't ask. What the fuck is wrong with the control button in here? Why is control not grabbing all the things? It's grabbing like ones and twos of things. Because I'm retarded, it's supposed to be shift retarded. Okay, there's all the limestone out of this one. She got room for some other stuff. You have that other iron ingot I gave you?
No, I put it in the chest.
Making wrought iron. And then I'm going to get more iron.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, that big moving block, one thing I've thought about is I definitely want to add a different way to make raw iron than this smelting nuggets thing. Because I really don't like this.
Should be able to do it in a primitive blast furnace. Just put the iron ingot in, it should turn to wrought iron, and then you just do it again to make it iron. That's how I would do it. Just make it a two-stage blast furnace thing. Because yeah, this is annoying. Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Oh yeah. I forgot you make steel with iron directly. Yeah, just change it to use wrought iron and have it make wrought iron first. Making steel, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's a bunch of stuff. Going back to get more magnetite and hematite now that I'm not worried about breaking my diamond pit. I've already done like a quarter of the fucking damage off of it. Which pisses me off because I don't have unbreaking or anything on it yet. I need to find a village. I need bookshelves and I don't want to make them. Well, I only need them if I'm going to try to put a regular enchant on it first to try to get unbreaking and efficiency. And then put the torch on. Motherfucker. And still on SWAT. And also Zycor stuff. Eggplant is not the best food in GT5. It's the best food to make when playing GT5 if you have PAMs installed. That is a PAMs recipe. I would say the best food in GT5 would be a steamed sandwich made with a baguette. Because I'm pretty sure that fills you up more than anything else he had. But I don't think anybody ever wasted some time making that yet. Or the bacon sandwich baguette. I think they were equal in amount of food they do. Yeah, but you know, Zycor Shadow only liked the eggplant because it's literally just garlic and eggplant and craft it with a fucking baking thing. It's fast. And it does a lot of food for the little amount of work that it takes. So if you don't give a shit about doing the multi-step cooking shit, which making peanut butter and jelly sandwich definitely takes, and you don't want to take the time to like automate making the bread and the peanut butter and the jellies, and you just want something quick and fast, which is why most people just eat fucking, you know, chicken or steak in Minecraft, especially chicken is using chicken cookers. They don't care. Food is a byproduct of having to do it. It's not something they enjoy. You enjoy the cooking. But like, I don't give a shit. I personally do not care what the fuck I'm eating in Minecraft because, you know, I'm not taking the actual pleasure in the actual cooking. And this is Death Trap. You know, I said we needed a 404 thing the other day. I think I just about found one. It's not quite the same, but I'm pretty sure that goes pretty fucking deep. That is one hell of a hole you got there. This is gonna be death if I forget this either. And I know damn well I will. Come down here and I'm gonna start fucking mining away. Not paying attention and walk right off into one of these fucking holes. Kinda like what that jackass just did. If you got enough of that ledge, you might want to make another one of them. I'm bringing a whole lot of stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm on my way back. Since I found at least 2 of them, next week I'd like to work on getting the block cutter to save us on making plates and the sifter. That way I can go mine up one of those 2 diamond veins I found. So we're not wasting iron, steel on pickaxes. I'll just use fucking diamond pickaxe. I don't have a club in here. I can't make my, you know, diamond pin chain club. Let's see if I can get me a shield made, and I'm thinking about making some rebar for armor. It'll make the iron last longer. Okay, why is this recipe still in here? Garner right to nickel nuggets.
I don't know, it's weird.
We need to fix that one too. Oh yeah, I forgot that takes 2 fucking diamonds. So yeah, I'm not making a fucking enchanting table. I need 3 obsidian and 9 lapis to get unbreaking. I need 3 emeralds and 27 levels and 9 lapis. We got 3. Okay. So I just need to go get 2 more obsidian, or 1 more obsidian. Shit on place, you dumbass. Oops.
You gonna make a block?
Yep. That's what I
I have
tried to
2
make.
blocks for me.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, when we need it, we have an iron plate. I'm sure we'll need it for something. Alright, here goes the last block then. Now I put it in the correct place. Now we just need the 3 to the bottom. Did we find any? Did I get any small lapis or do I gotta go look for some?
I think that we found small lapis nearby or something. Because we have some lapis bearing rocks in here. I think
Well, I
that's
know
like
there's
just around here.
Yeah, I know there's lapis around here, but I gotta find small lapis to actually get the gems. Without a shit, that's backpack. I got it. I got it.
Won't the ore itself contain some smallness in vein?
Yeah, but most of the lapis vein is silverite and lazurite. So there's less chance you're actually gonna get the lapis out of it. The smalls. I will definitely try it. Ooh, it's an iron backpack too. With wheat and bread. But definitely switching backpacks. There's your luggage. Enjoy.
Oh, speaking of Ender IO, one thing I don't want to deal with is that stupid void dust thing. Whatever.
Oh yeah,
Spinning
we
dust.
changed that really easy. That's retarded. I think we use skystone dust to make void dust. I think that's how he did it. I don't remember. I haven't made a lot of it, but definitely switched it. There's my other thing of obsidian I need. Now you see lots and lots of levels. And to go get the levels. You got that piece of steel I threw at you?
I'm gonna put it in this chest.
Okay. Which one?
This one.
Oh, this one. There you go. Pickaxe. Well, in one case, you have a dark cellar damn ass up. We got quartzite right underneath us, so we can make a heat cafe. Now to find some smells. Fucking hell, is there any? Oh, regulars. It's my room. I may not get this today. I might have to. Who's your sister? Yeah, these are all regular. Small sunlight, I was right, or well, I'm not really caring about that so much. What is it? Small opal, I'll put that. And of course I get dust. Alright, let's go look on the bottom side. Alright, that's like that. That's not helping anything. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's up with this thing, but there's not a fucking small one down here, dude.
Hmm.
Every other vein, I get tons of them. I swear we got smalls in the last one I did. And the
Is this one of those collision veins?
it's a thought it was supposed to be basalt, not black granite. And it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a collision between basalt and marble. Why it's black granite, I don't know. That's where it was.
Well,
Black
because
granite.
if it's a collision vein, it might not have smalls implemented or something. I'm not sure. I'd have to figure it out.
Oh, okay. You also might want to see what the collision is supposed to be. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be basalt, not black granite.
Well, one thing I just thought about is if it doesn't like black granite just in the basalt or something. Like, can't remember what
Oh,
so
does
it
it?
might.
I don't
I know
remember.
it transitions to something above
Oh, I
0.
thought basalt stayed the same. I thought it was shale that turned, because there's shale right here.
I can't remember right now. I don't have it open right now, so I can't tell you.
Okay.
I'm not sure why I can't move. Don't know what's going on.
You can't move?
Yeah.
Fuck. Hey, XR.
Yeah, that was weird.
Know what song? What song you talking about, Clayton?
Probably something retarded.
Probably. Typically is. That was bullshit. I definitely hit him before he did that. Alright, where do I leave it? Shit, there's an opening somewhere. Not over there. Might be why. It's right around. Sword was like right here. Like, right there. Maybe I didn't go over far enough. Impossible. I don't see the rocks either. No, that's the picture. I'm definitely over this way too far now. Ow, you motherfucker. Stop humping the zombie in a tree. Ow, I'm about to that. What the fuck is with the tree zombie? Stop being a tree but I actually don't know if I marked. Probably should check that. I was way off. No, this is the top of vein. Not the vein I'm... No, wait a minute. This is the vein I'm looking for. Oh, I forgot. It goes through the top of vein, dumbass. Do we have enough copper and tin back there to make a alloy smelter?
I'm not sure. I'll have enough tin at least.
Well, for all the luck I had the other day, I'm having none now. That's two. That's three. So that'll be enough to at least get another pickaxe or repair this one. Shouldn't there be smalls around this level of okay, right there, dude. I'm at negative 55. The salt definitely does not turn into black granite, just like I thought. It's shale or slate that turns into black granite. There's the salt right there. So you definitely need to check out that thing. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be black granite, or supposed to be basalt. But isn't there? I know there's not lapis down at bedrock. But isn't there supposed to be like down around level of it, above it? Am I thinking wrong? That does happen from time to time.
Here, if you look up small lapis, you can see a smaller stat in GI.
Main name lapis negative 34, max 16. Okay, so minimum of negative 34, and I'm at negative 47. So I gotta go up a little higher. I'm too low for it. Nah, that's what you get, asshole. Trying to fall on my head real quick. And I need to look up something real quick. Give me a sec. Thinking I'm remembering something. Oh, I am remembering something, but kind of already have it. Um, That doesn't work. Okay, that does say it. That's a tungsten too. Okay. Because I knew there was a cobalt steel. And I was going to say we should add cobalt steel so we don't have to have cobalt tools that kind of suck. It would be the best in both worlds. But cobalt steel, otherwise known as SHSSE, is a type of high-speed steel alloyed with 5% to 10% cobalt. Now this says often designated as HSCO or HSS, which means that we already have it. It's HSSE. I didn't know that the regular cobalt steel had tungsten in it though. Well, that sucks. That knocks that right in the dick. Well, fuck it. Okay, this is an iron vein at 1. So if it's at 1, should be able to find some small lapis amongst us. Except this is the world's saddest iron vein. It's 1 layer thick. I must be right on the edge. You said we had enough tin. Does that mean we don't have enough copper?
I'm mastering some copper right now, so I'll see after I finish this.
Okay.
I already made the plates for the casing.
I can always go see if I can find some gold and silver. Silver's not a problem, we have galena. I can always go see if I can find some gold. We can make some black steel. I never did make a recipe for like getting ash or something out of this tough dust. You can figure it out, it was volcanic. ash. Not that we need, you know, more things to make fertilizer out of, but even if we allowed it to be used for ash and fertilizer, it would at least give you shit to eat. Because you get so fucking much of it. Mining these tiny things. I'm pretty sure we have like 2 stacks of them. Or close to, and I probably got enough to make it a full second one here. IBM, it's GT5. There we go. And this is Weiss 3165. Lower K. Then we go do a bit of splinting. Right now, that leaves the boat. Definitely not that way. Fuck you, Krieger. Okay, seriously. The fuck did my boat go? Hey, why you got a fishing rod? Give me that. Dickhead. You didn't even give it to me. What an asshole. Come at me with a fishing rod. And then not even give me the fishing rod. Dick. I can tell you it'd be going better if I knew where the fuck my boat was. The creeper didn't blow it up, did he? He wasn't down that long. I didn't even see where the fucking spot was that he blew up at. Shit. Let's see if I can figure out where he blew up at. And then I'll know where the boat was. Speaking of creepers. Fuck you, creeper. Yeah, it's definitely gotta be this way somewhere. You know, these things like waypoints. They really help when you are a dumbass. I really should try using them sometime. There's my boat. I definitely stopped way short of where I was supposed to. God, I hate that map. Let's go for the boat. Any chest down there? No, a lot of fucking gold out there. Oh shit. First off, oxygen. Second off, inventory. There we go. You seriously not a chest down here? Look at this. Give me all that. Yeah. I got it. I got it. I'm an idiot. I forgot to breathe. I fixed it. Stop trying to kill me. Rise, motherfucker, rise. An efficiency 4 golden pickaxe. Yay. Curse of vanishing hoe. Again. Yay. Can't wait till somebody works on loot chests again. And like put some decent loot in some of these newer Minecraft chests. Now see, the clouds don't look like shit over there. Hey, he got the alley camping done. Now the question is, where are we putting it? We're gonna have to move those chests out of the way.
Hmm. Leave it in the chest for now. I mean, not just table. It's in the table.
Okay. Is there any kind of mod in here that adds anything interesting to use tough to make? I know one of the mod packs that Tamara and I played, there were tough bricks.
I don't know. It's something I was thinking. I know that later vanilla versions had tough bricks and stuff. I was thinking of like backporting those to and adding them to GTLib.
Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Not near the why is lead pink? That is the weirdest looking lead I've ever seen. Hoping those blacksmiths do like me. Do a little trading with. Oh, this is what you got. Two pipes, air canisters, I'll take you. Compressed iron. Compressed iron and air canister credits. You got an air compressor and a charging station. I don't care. And I'll wear the overalls, damn it. I ain't proud, I'll wear overalls. Iron axe, iron sword. Alright, I might have to find somebody around here. Hey look, let's do that. Iron pants. Sword and a bit of bread. Now, the other farmer is down. Shut up, you fucking cat. Somebody asked you for any shit. There's not a farmer in town. There's the guy. Pretty small village. There's a farmer. Nope, you're the bee guy. You're an axe. This guy lives on a salt lick. Okay, glad he might want it. For Shimpton. Make a composting. turn you assholes when you assholes you little farmers. Then I'd have to make sure we had a wheat trade for grass. I don't have to be about useless right now. I'd also need a tree. Okay, we're definitely marking that. Shelf knife. I'm gonna mark the village. And maybe next week we'll set us up a little village at home. See if we can get some trading going on. Flag! Also, it's about 10 o'clock. How much longer you want to go?
I think I want to quit now.
Okay.
Feeling really tired.
Okay. Get my ass back home. Right across here should get me home. I'm starting to think we just live in a storm area. All the sky nice and clear. Big ass fucking storm right over top of the house. Or just past the house.
I don't see a storm anywhere nearby. For me, it's
Really?
kind of weird. Yeah.
Like right there. I didn't see lightning. Lightning over there. Alright. So, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you next time. And the dog says bye.